Hey guys, it's Thomas of Southern Outdoors Fishing. Hope you all doing alright.
Hey guys, Ray from Inshore Yaker TV.
Andrew Rhymes, winner of the NCKFA Angler of the Year for 2017. Andrew, how long have you been fishing inshore saltwater fishing?
Inshore saltwater fishing I got into maybe about 20 years ago and really started getting into it heavily in the last 10 years. My family would take vacations up to the beach. We'd do all the surf fishing and pier fishing, and we had a little skiff and got in the backwaters and get it done.
What was your first inshore fish or saltwater fish?
First saltwater fish I think I ever caught was a croaker.
I think that speaks to all of us, I believe.
What's your favorite go-to lure when you're targeting, say, redfish?
Man, that's a tough one. It really depends on the year, but savage shrimp or voodoo shrimp or any sort of shrimp from Oscar, you can't go wrong. Stay low.
Oh yeah. What's your favorite fish to catch?
Definitely
Red drum. What do you like so much about the red drum?
They just don't give up. I mean, they're a little freight train. I mean, even the small little rapids, they like 26-inch trout.
Right.
What's your biggest drum?
Biggest redfish I ever got was 51 inches.
Where did you catch that one at?
That was in the house. During the spawn.
Catch him on live bait?
It was soaking baits at night.
You ever tried to pop cork from the drum?
Dude, you really can't beat that style fishing for that size of fish. And then hitting a red drum up near the surface, it's anywhere from 30 to 40 pounds. It's just amazing.
Andrew's actually the one that put me on to red drum fishing for the monster redfish in Oriental. It's a popping cork style that you use to catch these monsters. I mean, y'all can see on our videos that it's just unbelievable. These things, they hit and they run and they'll peel 100 yards of line off the reel. It's so much fun.
You really can't beat it. Fishing for them out of a kayak like that, you can get away with the lightest tackle. Absolutely. You can land them on 10-pound bass.
I have yet to catch one that big.
You just have to give me a call when the spawn's on. I'll take you up there.
We'll make a big thing out of it.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Have a bunch of video cameras going and a bunch of guys catching monster fish out of kayaks.
They were very feisty this year. I mean, they were hitting everything from big whopper ploppers on the surface, trolling live target, pogies behind the boat. I mean, they were schooled up like jacks in there. But the downside was this year's ocean run was awful. We just had some messed up weather in October, and they just pushed further offshore to stay on the beaches.
I think the sharks, I mean, there was a lot of sharks being caught this year. You think that had anything to do with it?
I mean, they definitely follow the drum migrations, for sure. They'll follow them into the Neuse or into any of the estuaries here, and they'll follow them down the coast, just like the drum are following the pogies, the sharks are following the drum.
What is your strategy behind the NCKFA's Angler of the Year? What strategy did you take besides annihilate everyone?
That's pretty much the stance I took at the beginning of the year. My first week's goal was to really demoralize everyone.
I was pretty demoralized, I promise you.
And after that, I mean, I just wanted to keep it going. I wanted to make sure people thought they couldn't have a chance. I don't know about you, but I got that feeling. I definitely got that feeling. I think I registered 3 fish after I saw what he was doing. I mean, it was the second day he posted that carp. Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, it was like the second day of this year-long tournament, and he posts this carp that's like, what was it?
48.5 inch long.
It's a monster carp. So yeah, it was a monster.
It was definitely tough getting in and then back out of the boat. It took some grunting to get that thing back over the rail.
Yeah, it was a big one.
How did you measure the thing?
I've gotten used to fishing for red drum, and I found a very good musky bumper mix, and it goes out to I believe 65 inches. Wow. And it's folding in very thick PVC plastic, and then I rigged up the front of my boat to be able to mount it actually to the front of the boat. And then I also have straps that go around the fish to hold it in, so I can stand up over the fish and get a good picture.
Like I've seen marks. Is that
Yeah, I actually did. I did
okay.
marks for him.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's cool.
There's the hair shake. That's the patented hair shake.
Can we get a fan in here?
Yeah, boy, the golden locks. So, you cut all your hair off last year. What was that about?
I was growing it out to donate it for Lots of Love. I've been doing it the last 6 years now. It usually takes about 1.5 to 2 years to grow it long enough to get it to be able to donate it. And then I just shaved it right off. It was amazing. So I shaved it off.
He looks completely different. When I saw him with a shaved head, I was like, who are you?
It's right now getting to the point where it gets annoying out of the water.
What's your favorite time of year to fish?
Really from October all the way through February is probably my favorite time of year to fish. There's less people on the water. As far as inshore fish go, all the inshore fish end up schooling up at that time. And a lot of the bait fish and forage end up going out to deeper water. So the fish that are left are in these schools and they're very willing to eat. Sometimes they're a little slow to get the start, but once you get one started and you've got a big school of red drum that are 100 fish deep, you get one feisty one to get them all going. It's just non-stop action.
Where are you going to find your red drum this time of year?
This time of year, the high tides up on the mud flats, they'll be up there feeding because there's all these little sea snails and other little mussels that attach to the grass, and that's one of the main things they're going to be foraging on. Also, they're going to be digging for small crabs that have buried themselves in the mud. So this time of the year, they feed heavily at a very high tide on top of the mud flats on warmer days. Once the tide starts moving back out, they're going to go to a deeper hole in that creek system, and they're going to sit and school up there and wait for the next high tide round so they can get back up and feed again.
So it's a shame about this moratorium on the trout.
Yeah, I think it's needed though. I mean, it sucks. I got 6 months where we can't keep any trout. We can still catch them, but it lets them go through one full spawn cycle. And this happened 5 years ago, I believe, for us. And the next trout season was some of the biggest trout I ever caught in my life.
You said some of the biggest trout the very next year.
Wow. They bounce back very quickly. They're very sustainable fish. They just need the time just to get that spawn through without being netted or capped in the hoop. So the kill wasn't as bad as I've seen some reports that were very bad, but let's hope it wasn't as bad as they're saying it was.
Yeah, my buddy's a North Carolina game warden, and he said the fish kill was much worse north of Ogden.
Yes, I saw some dead mullet floating. I didn't see any dead trout, no dead redfish. I did see one dead black drum. And that was really it. That was on the water a few days when it was the coldest. We were expecting to see them. So I think we got lucky. I think what really helps us where we're at, we have a very large tidal flow where we're at. We get to see anywhere from 4 to 6 foot of water. So it's very hard for water to freeze over in that area. And you're always getting that warmer ocean water getting sucked in and out on a 6-hour basis. That really helps us out there. The more northern counties where you have in the Pamlico, they might see a foot of tide a day. So that water's got a long time to chill out.
You ever get over to Fort Fisher and fish around?
I do, probably maybe 20 to 30 times a year. It's a tailor-made area for kayak fishing. I mean, it's all shallow water. The only downside of Fort Fisher is there is no cover. So if it's a windy day, it's going to be blowing up whitecaps, and it doesn't take much wind out there to be blowing them up. You get a nice day out there, I mean, you can slay them. And there's not a lot of boat traffic to mess with.
I fished it a couple of times, and I fished the NCKFA one, not last year.
Specks and spots 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was so windy.
Oh yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah, there's just no cover out there.
No, I didn't think I was ever going to get back across over to the boat. I was in my little native Ultra. Man, I like a canoe, man. That thing is taking the water.
Oh, yeah. I actually fished it 3 years ago in an ultimate, and we had 25 plus mile-an-hour winds that day as well. By the end, I mean, I was bailing water out, man. Waves coming over the side, and like, this was a horrible mistake bringing this boat out here.
I was riding waves, going from the launch ramp out. I was riding waves. I was like, I'm so stupid.
Oh yeah, it can get rough, but there's very good fishing out there.
So you do a lot of offshore?
Yes, as much as I can, as much as the weather allows us in North Carolina to get offshore. If there's a good looking day, I'm going to spend the day out there for something that is going to scream a rock out.
It puts a whole new aspect on kayak fishing when you're out in the ocean. I did it for the first time this year at the Oak Island Classic with the NCKFA, and I was in the water for about probably 45 minutes out at the reef, and everyone heard me call on the radio that there's about a 14-foot hammerhead, and he swam right underneath my boat, and everybody's razzing me on the, oh, there's no hammerheads out here. But yeah, it was interesting. It makes you realize how small and insignificant you really are. But once you get that fish on, man, there's nothing like it.
One thing North Carolina's coast does not have, has no shortage of sharks offshore.
Oh yeah.
Our black tip, during the spawn for the black tips when they're migrating north, they're just everywhere. Some days you can't drop a bait down. You can't even hit the bottom before you have a shark on.
When is their migrating?
They start in April.
There was a lot of it this year. I mean, to me, it seemed like it was a lot.
Oh yeah. This year wasn't as bad as some years we had. 2 years ago we had, they started to come up, and then they had another cold blast, so all the migration stopped, and they hung on North Carolina's coast and spawned there. So it was just awful. I mean, it was just a waste of time to go offshore. Even if you caught something you wanted, it was a 50-50 shot of it even making it to the boat at that time.
How long have you been with NCKFA?
I started going to their meetings and fishing their tournaments for 7 years ago now. So close to their start. I think they've been around 9 years now. My first tournament I fished with them was their 3rd annual Oak Island Classic.
What do you like most about their platform?
About NCKFA? NCKFA is very family friendly and very, there's a lot of tournament organizations where it's just all about winning. This one is, you go up to any guy that's a member at one of our tournaments and you ask a question, they're going to do the best job they can to let you know what they can.
And I can testify that. This is my first year, and everybody I talked to, you included, just nice as can do.
There's no shortage of supply when we're out pushing through the surf. Everybody's helping everybody push through the surf and coming back through. And it's just a good organization, good people, good organization. And said most of the tournaments are more about fun than trying to win. It's us versus the conditions, not us versus each other. So
yeah, I met Andrew probably 3 years ago, 2 years ago.
I believe it was 3 years ago.
3 years ago, and Andrew actually put me onto the NCKFA. I checked him out, I joined, and instantaneously I was hooked because how friendly everyone was. Andrew took me under his wing the first year, showed me the ins and outs of the area, and I'm greatly appreciative of that. That was really cool of him. But the whole organization's like that. If you need help with something, somebody's there to reach out and give you a helping hand. So it's an awesome organization. Y'all should really check them out.
Everybody's about the same thing. It's getting a rod down. So.
That's it.
Is there any other tournaments that you fish?
I fish several smaller redfish tournaments during the year. I also fish in the IFA tournaments, the redfish series. I do a couple other odds and ends online tournaments, and then every year I go down for the sailfish tournaments for the extreme kayak fishing tournament. So that's out of Pompano Beach, and that is a different world. And a mile off the beach, you're in 300 foot of water. It's crystal clear water.
Really?
You're in the Gulf Stream.
That's amazing.
So that one's a blast. It takes me completely out of my element.
Have you hooked up on sailfish and kayak yet?
I have not. Last year I ended up hooking a kingfish, and that was the only fish I got to boat during the tournament. Which, luckily enough, there there was a Kingfish Calcutta for the tournament, which was up to $3 grand. So that Kingfish got me $3 grand, so I was happy with that.
Yeah, I would be too.
So there's a new tournament that's coming out. My sponsor is actually hosting it. It's Kennekeek Guides. It's going to be Labor Day weekend, and there's going to be all different sorts of prizes. It's going to be release, catch, picture, release, and they'll have identifiers and everything, just like we do. But it's going to be a good tournament, and y'all come and check him out. He's one heck of a guy. Y'all need to check him out. It's a Kennekeek Guide Service.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Now, will you be fishing the boondocks?
Yeah, I'll make that one as well. That's always a good event as well. That's fun, and I mean, you can't just for the food is worth going alone. they put out the whole barbecue spread, so it's worth going for that.
Right now, I'd like to say thank you to Thomas Farlow he does a Sunday shout out with Southern Outdoors Fishing, and he's the one that actually he got the channel to moving, and I really appreciate it. We needed that one little kick, that one little boost, and that definitely hooked it up.
I use your channel as an example all the time, and those shout outs. I mean, I know you started out, I think, I forgot what, 50?
It was 32 when we reached out to you.
Yeah, and now you're over 400.
Yes, sir. 418 as of this morning.
So I mean, that collaboration, those shout outs, I mean, it can really help the channel boost and grow. I mean, I'm not saying I'm a big channel or I've got a lot of influence, but I mean, just that that little boost that somebody says something about your channel or about what you do can really sometimes make a big impact on what you're doing and your channel. So yeah, if you out there and you want to shout out, hit me up, message me, southernoutdoorsfishing@gmail.com, or come on the channel, leave me a comment, whatever. I have a drawing every week where I draw 5 channels, and I post that video every Sunday afternoon. So if you want to shout out, let me know. And I want to thank Inshore Yaker TV for helping this little interview take place. I appreciate Andrew for speaking with us and taking the time with us. And congratulations on you.
Thank you.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
2-time winner, by the way.
Oh, this is next number 2?
Yeah, this is number 2.
Oh, okay. So what'd you get? Did you get a kayak before?
Yeah, I won a Hobie Pro Angler in 2015. And once you win once, they make you sit out a year. So I sit out last year, and then I came back this year. Won again.
This guy's a heck of an angler. Y'all gotta Instagram. you got an Instagram. What is that?
It's Oak Anchor Outdoors. Follow me on that. I try and post pictures as much as I can, but it's just getting into it, really. It is.
You don't do YouTube or anything like that?
Not yet. Just getting into all that.
Okay.
We're working on it. We're gonna get him on there.
It's a lot of time away from fishing.
It is. It's very time consuming.
It's very good time consuming.
The editing part.
Oh yeah, that's a rough part.
All right, so y'all tune in to Inshore Yaker TV. Tune in to Southern Outdoors TV. Tight lines.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.